Next up is our class response, our class lieutenant, Lenny Winker.
Thank you. Man, this is a very emotional day. This has been a dream and a goal that I've looked for 10 years. I went through this first time 10 years ago, and unfortunately didn't make it through and gave up on it. So here we are today. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Just thank you for the support for our classmates for 0124. Today is a day of celebration. It's not just about me. We all have a reason why we're here today. We're here to honor the hard work, dedication, and many accomplishments that have been brought to us to this pivotal moment in our lives. Graduation is not just an end, it's a beginning. It came down to the studying, the sacrifice, the personal growth, but also marks the start of an exciting new chapter. Before we get too far ahead, I would like to give attention and thanks to those who helped make this possible. Without the support group that has backed us up the whole time through the process, this would have been a very difficult time without each and every one of you. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for being here today. He's allowed me to make a comeback and finish my goal and to have another dream and also not to give up on what I wanted to do and what I love. And I'd like to take the moment to thank those who supported us along the way, to the AP Tech school staff, the director, the instructors, for all those who come out to help us. Those who shared their knowledge and passion, thank you. Your guidance has been valuable and your impact will be felt for years to come. Thank you for taking the time away from your families and your own personal lives to help us. To the agencies who took time to give us a chance at a life-changing opportunity. Also just to help the recruitment departments for the agencies out there. A lot of people hear this often. We're hiring. To all those looking for a job, there's agencies out there hiring. But seriously, I'd like to say thank you for the time that you guys have taken to give us an opportunity to have a chance in life. APD, also thank you for actually getting to know me and bringing me in to give this dream that I'm here to give all my heart, my effort to. So thank you. Finally, to the families and the friends who stood by us through late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. Thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. We could not have reached this milestone without you. I know this has been a difficult and long 6 months for each of you, so thank you. Graduates, think back to our first day here. Remember the excitement, the nervousness, the sense of possibility that filled the air. Over the past 6 months, we have faced challenges and obstacles. Each one of these have been a milestone to our path of success and possible long-lasting career. We have spent countless hours in the classroom, training practicals, participated in discussions and study groups, formed friendships that will last a lifetime or possibly after this speech. The pilot program has been a rough flight. We have spent long days together. There were days we would just laugh at the craziest stuff, say the craziest things, and do some of the craziest shenanigans. There were even days we wanted to fight and pull our own teeth and hair out. There were days we would see differences and argue like siblings, but we never failed to let each other know we had each other's back to see each other make it through. We managed to build a strong bond and make the best of it. To Clonks, going home alive just without a ride, I won't forget that. To Hannah blowing up the microwave trying to boil an egg, I got you. To watching everyone's face when we found out Sandy has never eaten Little Debbie cakes, especially fudge rounds. Good story behind that. But also to me, handcuffing myself, just see if I can get myself out. It was a long 30 minutes. There's a little bit of fun in this program. This was just a few funny memories we were able to make, just to look back and laugh at, what helped get us through. Even though with all the funny moments, the dedication we had as a class has been mind-blowing. Even though there were times we wanted to quit, we kept pushing. We took in all the information and the helpful training tips, from basic to advanced, to help us get us where we are today. Each of these experiences we have went through has shaped us into the person we are today. We've learned not only from 36 or so textbooks or topics, but each other, gaining insight, perspectives that will serve us well in the future. We've discovered our strengths, confronted our weaknesses, emerged stronger and more resilient. Knowledge and training are the most powerful tools we'll have. It opens doors and empowers us to make a difference in the world. But it is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about developing the ability to think critically, to question, to innovate, and to lead. As graduates, we now have the responsibility to use our education and our training for the greater good. Whether you pursue further training or education, enter the workforce, or embark on a different path altogether, remember that our actions and our choices are the power to shape the future. Also, don't stop here. I challenge all of us to continue training and seek as much training as we can. So when the time comes to use it, we'll be prepared for it, on our toes, and ready to go. As we step into this next phase of our journey, I encourage us to embrace and change uncertainty with open arms. The world is evolving at a rapid pace, and the future is full of unknowns, but it is also full of opportunities. The skills we have acquired, the lessons we have learned, and the values we hold will guide us through whatever lies ahead. We can't be afraid to take risks and dream big. Success is not a straight line. It is a series of trials and errors, leaps of faith, and moments of doubt. But each step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. In today's world, resilience and adaptability are more important than ever. We will face setbacks and failures, but it is also how we respond to the challenges that will define our success. Remember that failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of the journey. Each setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Stay adaptable, be willing to pivot, and remain open to new ideas and perspectives. Learn to take in criticism and adjust to the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Changing circumstances is a crucial skill in a world that's constantly evolving. Embrace lifelong learning and be curious about the world around us. It is important to always see the bigger picture, but also to understand that it's also the small things that matter and that can make a big impact. Don't be afraid to ask questions, afraid of stepping out of the comfort zone, to seek help, or to face fear. Cadets, we have the power to make a difference, whether in our community, in our country, the world, or even our own homes. Our actions can create positive change. We can be an impact, a light, a hero in someone else's life. We use our voice to speak out against injustice, to advocate for those who cannot, and to contribute for the greater good. Remember that even the small actions can make that big impact. Kindness, compassion, and empathy are powerful tools that will transform lives. Strive to make a difference, not just for yourself, but for others as well, because we all have someone watching us. As we leave here today, take with you the memories, the friendships, and the lessons that have defined our time here. Hold on to the sense of accomplishments and pride you feel today, and let it fuel your future endeavors. Congratulations, cadets. We made it. We have achieved something remarkable, and I have no doubt that we all will continue to achieve great things in our years to come. Go out into the world with confidence, with courage, and with the knowledge that you have the power to make a difference. That is the most important thing. There was a lot of things that we had in class that we all had to fight through to get through. It was very difficult, and making friendships with you all has been great. Sandy, I appreciate you singing with my little cousin with the national anthem. Knowing your background, for those that don't know, Sandy's from Cuba. He come over and fought in the military, and America means most to him, so it's great to know you, build that friendship with you. Now, also director, we also know that you know where Jimmy is. We want answers. We know that you know where he's at, and he deserves to be here with us today. But no, thank you all for being here. And also, for one last time, cadets, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to see Jimmy again. I'm sure as part of the video we'll see parts of Jimmy. You guys will understand it then. So
Funny times. Well, it's now time for the reason that you all have worked over 900 and ungodly number of hours to get here. It's time for you to receive your certificate of completion. Cadets, if you will please rise and line up for the presentation of your certificates.